So we're gonna start off by using this black in our Kryolan water palette. We're gonna take a mixing medium. And what I'll do is create a shape over here that will be basically our disco ball. So start by applying the black, and to help to blend it in the hairline, I'm just taking my finger. So you've created that shape. Now you want to sort of blend it out. So I'm taking my finger and I'm just kind of dragging the color downwards. Now I'm going to go in with the 239 brush, and I'm going to go with the N.Y.X color in black. And I'm just applying that matte black on top of that base we've applied. Then I'm going to go in with the M.A.C 224, and I'm still taking a little bit of carbon, but I'm mostly going to use this brush to blend out the color. Then I'm going in with the N.Y.X purple. I'm taking a fluffy brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to dab that gently on the top of that black. It's going to create a nice dimension, and with that black it's going to create a little bit of blue. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, but in some places it seems blue, and in other spots it seems kind of purple. The next part is going to be a little bit tricky. What I did is I took foil paper and I basically drew a disco ball. Now there's kind of a matte side. The side that we want to use is kind of the mirror side, the more shiny. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically going to cut out the disco ball, and after that I'm going to cut every little square and make sure that they're well aligned on my forehead. As you can see, I started cutting my disco ball. I've cut the first row, but now we're going to cut every little square. I'm taking a little piece of the square that I've cut. I'm taking some duo adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little dot on the back of that little piece, and I'm going to place that. Now what I really like about this is it will give you kind of the same effect that a disco ball would actually give you. It's going to reflect the light. So as you see, I've made my disco ball. Now for the eyes, I'm gonna go back with my Kryolan water palette. I'm going to take that black over here, take a little bit of mixing medium to apply that black on the lid. So you want to bring it up just above the crease. Just before it dries, I'm going to take a 239 brush and kind of diffuse the edges. So as you can see, I've applied the black. Now I'm taking my N.Y.X black. I'm taking a little bit onto my 239 brush, and I'm packing the color on. I'm going to take a Sigma 224, and I'm going to blend that color into the crease. I'm not taking any more color. I'm just working with the color that I have right now on my lid. Now with a pencil brush, this one is a 219. I'm taking more of that black and placing it along the lower lash line. Now for the highlight, I'm going in with a very matte color. This one is called Brûlé from M.A.C. And I'm going to apply that on my brow bone with my 227 brush. Now I'm going to take that N.Y.X purple I'm taking a 224. I'm taking a little bit of that purple, capping out the excess, and I'm going to apply that onto the lid. Bring the color on the lower lash line as well. Now you want to take your Stila eye Kajal and line your waterline. Now for this next step, I'm going to use silver glitters. These are a little bit chunkier. I've taken them in a craft store. And now what you want to do is kind of, you want to act kind of fast for this. What I'm going to do is apply the glitters on my eyebrow. So of course you don't want to use glue adhesive, because when you take it out it could pull off your hair. So I'm going to use good old hairspray. So what I'm doing is basically spraying some on top of my finger, and right after I'm going to put it on my brow. And just before that dries, I'll take a little bit of glitter and apply it on my brow. So like I said, you want to act kind of fast with this. Because the hairspray dries quite quickly. Now for the lashes, I'm going in with my Ardell's 102. As you can see, I've applied my false lashes, and I've also applied 2 coats of mascara. Now for the lips, as you can see, I've muted out my lips. Now I'm going to go in with a lip pencil from Lise Watier called Naturel. Is blend the edges. So basically the only thing I'm doing, you can go with a brush, but I'm going to blend with my lips. Then I'm going to top this off with a clear lip gloss from M.A.C. Now for the blush, I'm going to go with a light pinky with a little bit of purple. This blush is called Dame by M.A.C Cosmetics, or Dame. And I'm going to apply that along the cheekbone. Now now for our highlight. I took aluminium. So a top of mascara, and you know, I wanted to